which was why I had to see Cotter. He's not well. And he won't live much longer.
I thought he was getting help.
Whatever they've done, it hasn't worked. There's nothing that will save him now. Which is why I need you to do something for me. I didn't want him to suffer anymore, Garrett. Just to ease his pain, but... that's when they found me. The Nightshade. I need you to be the one to end his suffering.
But...
it's our way, Garrett. You have to feed it to him. I'm trusting you to do this, Garrett. You're the only one who can.
Are you sure this is what Cotter would want?
I know he would. We'd never let free folk suffer. You'll see. He's in so much pain.
Oh, Cotter.
I did everything within my power to help your friend. But I'm afraid it's too late. Nothing can save him now.
Sylvie told me.
Nightshade? What are you going to do with that? You realize it's deadly. And has no place in here.
This is for Cotter.
You can't give him that. I don't know what that wildling told you. But that will kill him and taint his blood.
Garrett, is that you? It's me, Cotter. I'm here.
Where's Sylvie? I want to see her. Where is she? Did something happen to her?
Don't worry, she's right outside. She sent me to help you.
I thought they took her away. Remember your promise, Garrett. You have to protect Sylvie.
Cotter!
I can't bear it anymore.
He's been incredibly brave. A lesser man would have died days ago. But I suppose you already knew that about him.
Cotter's a fighter. Always has been.
I can see that. But now you can use his death to give his life meaning. This was always intended for my father. It's a sacred symbol of the power of the North Grove. Forged from iron, the handle made with ironwood from this very tree. In my father's absence, you speak for House Forrester. It seems only right that you should have this now. You're here for a reason, Garrett. It's no accident they sent you.
I promise. I'll make Lord Forrester proud.
I know you'll do what's necessary. Your friend is dying. But his life is too valuable to waste. Give me his heart. His beating heart. And his death can have meaning. We can use it for a greater purpose, Garrett. An ancient ritual to help harness the power of the North Grove.
But...
we must do this, Garrett. I fear what might happen if we don't.
why me? Can't you do it yourself?
Not alone. I'm far too weak. You saw what happened after the fight. My warriors, they're pulling away. Please, I need you to do this. For me, for the North Grove.
I'm ready. Gareth. Please. I can't take it any longer.
End his suffering. Use his life to make us strong, Garrett. Give him that poison, and his blood will be useless. Let us use his blood to give us strength. Out there, you saw what's possible. That was only the beginning.
I'm sorry. But I can't do it. Cotter's my friend. I wouldn't be here if not for him. And I have to respect what Sylvie asked me to do.
Then so be it.
Fuck this blood magic bullshit.
Fulgorn Bisoneer. We must burn the body.
That I do agree. Then we'll have to kill him later as well. I say later, this is basically the end of it, isn't it? Fire and blood. Ah, back down here.
Your fighters are in place, my lord. Once they're all seated at the table, give the signal to strike.
Remember, no matter how much they might provoke you, we must let them think they've won. That's them. Here we go.
Gwyn.
Clever. Send the girl first. Don't let her play with your head, little brother.
Lady Forrester. My apologies for arriving unannounced. I was hoping I might have a word in private with Asher. I think we can agree these are not ideal circumstances.
Agreed.
But these are the circumstances we find ourselves in. I know how you must feel, Asher. What your family has suffered, it's unimaginable. Which is why the bloodshed must stop.
I agreed to your father's terms, didn't I?
You did. But I know you, Asher. You're not the one to roll over so easily. You don't like being pushed into a corner. It's not in your nature.
I don't need your sympathy. I agreed to your father's terms, that's all there is to say.
I wish I could believe that. But I know you too well. You have to understand. I've risked everything to bring peace between our houses. To meet with Roderick in secret. To tell him of the traitor within these very walls. To make sure no harm came to Ryan as our ward. All while persuading my father the bloodshed would end if we were to wed. I have no ulterior motive, no hidden agenda. Just peace, once and for all.
I'm sorry, but I don't trust your father. He ordered the ambush. He'd just as soon slit my throat as see us wed.
That was before. My father would never betray my trust. Truth be told, my father's scared of you.
Is he?
With Roderick, he knew who and what he was dealing with. But you, he thinks you're dangerous. You proved as much when you attacked his men.
They came after us.
I know. And that's all in the past now, I promise. We can make this work, Asher.
Oh, we can't. They must
This
die.
is our one chance. Together we can control the future of our houses. Just promise me, when my father and brother walk through that door, nothing will happen that could threaten that future. Our future. I need your assurance. Nothing will happen.
It's them I'm more worried about. They're more likely to do something than I am.
I won't let that happen.
Begging your pardon, my lord. I'm afraid Lady Forrester requires your help.
Of course.
I should go.
There's no way I'm giving my word because I know I'm not going to do
What help does my mother need?
Sorry, my lord. It was the best I could think of. But we have everything in place. How should we proceed?
Ready the men.
Of course, my lord.
This will end in bloodshed, and I have nothing against this bloodshed.
Alyssa, I'm sorry it's come to this, but at least it's done.
Where's my son?
Right to it then.
Mother!
Oh, my baby. Oh, my baby.
Enough blubbering! You can have him back when we've hammered out the details of your surrender.
Lord Whitehill.
Asher. Now, who'd ever have imagined this? You welcoming me into your hall to drink your wine and call me father. I thought I'd seen the last of you when Gregor shipped you off to the other side of the bloody world.
Let's get on with this.
What's the hurry? We'll be spending the rest of our lives together. As family.
You're not my family, Lord.
And you'll never be mine! If I wasn't so bloody soft-hearted...
Father, please. I know this isn't easy, but it's right.
Would you like to sit down, Lord Whitehill?
Aye, and get us something to eat! I'm bloody starving!
We thought you'd like to sit here, Lord Whitehill.
I'll sit there. Thank you very much. In the Lord's chair. It's not like your father wanted your worthless ass in it.
Our hall is yours, Lord Whitehill.
Make yourself comfortable.
You're damn right it's my bloody hall. But you're too ready to give it over. Cocky one moment, licking my ass the next. Your false smiles don't fool me, Forrester.
Calm down, Father. Asher's just showing you the respect you deserve.
Rather odd that Talia's not here, isn't it? And your bannermen look a little tense. What are you playing at, Forrester? Something's not right. I can feel it.
You're paranoid, Lord. It's just your imagination.
I know what I see. Don't play games with me, Forrester. See, that's the trouble with you, Forresters. No manners. At least Roderick had enough decency. I knew... Now!
Bloodshed, 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 bloodshed.
escape! Forrester scum!
That was for Roderick.
For my brothers! When?
It could have been so different, but you destroyed everything. Goodbye, Asher.
Well, alright. Well, that went well.
Oh!
It could have been different, but I didn't want it to be different. I want bloodshed and murder. All of you will die. I don't care. You all just kind of deserve death at this point. Maybe some of the foresters, they seem basically exactly like the Starks at the moment. But to be fair, they're not the only ones that deserve death.
It's a trap! They're trying to kill us! Kill them all! Kill the fucking foresters! Take down the gate!
We can't fight that many! We're doomed!
If they breach the gate, we're done for! We can't fight the entire Whitetail army!
Doesn't matter.
My lord, your wound. Get them to safety. Of course.
I won't abandon you, not again.
Please, mother.
Maybe wounded red. I'm not badly. I'm not.
Asher!
I still
Our
kill.
lord is here!
Answer your lord! He's here!
My lord, your command.
We have to retake the gate! We have to retake the gate! Butcher those bastards!
If you don't retake the gates, then we're kind of screwed.
This is the war you promised, Mr. Rossi.
It's not over yet!
Asha!
Yes, so dope.
Keep up the arrows!
Cowards have us pinned. Good idea, Westerosi. Let's give those fuckers a welcome to remember.
Oh, turtle! Come on, let's finish this. People need to stop getting in my way.
Forrester, you've come a long way to die.
You think you're gonna win. You're funny.
Let's see you live up to your reputation. Rally to your lord!
Let go of my son!
Oh no. Oh, that's not good. Is this Asher now dead, or...?
My son.
Maybe I should have poisoned him. No. So much for everybody defending the gate, I suppose, but oh well. Kinda knew this would happen. One final stand.
My lord, we have to get you. Arrows ready!
At least let me kill Whitetail for God's sake.
I am from ice.
My lord, we have to get you out of here!
I'll be damned if I let another lord die on my watch. I can't run. You must survive, Asher. For the house. For all of us that fought this day. Now!
So I just gotta play Duncan and kill as many as I can. Don't actually matter. This doesn't seem like an end of a game kind of thing, you know, it's supposed to be the, you know, the finale. I'm actually curious how many other people like went the same way as about this as I did. Winter's coming. It seems like there's one more chapter. But wait, am I going back up north? Yeah. Tuttle's the only one that actually seems okay at the moment, and I'm sure he's about to die. Oh, I'm totally gonna get used to blood magic.
You did the right thing.
I did what I had to do.
He was your friend. Your arrival has changed everything. Even though we've been preparing for it all our lives. Now we don't have much time. We were sent here for a reason. To protect the North Grove. Winter is coming, and we have a role to play in the war to come.
Our father never would have wanted us to stand by and see House Forrester fall. Not while we can still do something about it.
It's too late to reach Ironrath. It may already be lost.
Gregor trusted you for a reason. You know defending House Forrester is the right thing to do.
You're the one they sent, Garrett. You should be the one to decide.
I kind of want to march south, but then again we should stay. I don't know. This is probably one of my most conflicted decisions so far. I don't know. Like, they need us down south, but we also have Asher still alive. I'm gonna do the thing again. Finger on circle, finger on square, press at the
House
same
Forrester
time.
needs our help, so we'll gather our forces and march south. May the gods guide us and protect us.
Please just tell me that little bit was chapter 7. I don't know, I'm probably gonna play as Mira and watch her die. Oh well.
In the name of the king, I hereby sentence you to death.
Ah.
Bring forth the next prisoner. This young woman is accused of murdering a loyal servant of the king. Who here bears witness to her crimes?
I will speak to them. This woman is a traitor and a murderer!
Kill her! She's
A
innocent!
disgrace to her family name!
Spare her!
Mira Forrester, in the sight of gods and men, And in the name of the king,
End it!
I sentence you to die.
Shame!
Raven!
Killer!
If you have final words, speak them now.
She's innocent! Iron from ice! A brave innocent!
Oh, noble
Killer!
Kneel.
Well, I gotta actually have to like pretty much put myself up for execution. Oh well, what a shame. Straight off. One fell swoop. There we go. And is this? Yeah, this can't be the finale. There's gotta be another one. Sancho turn south and kill some bastards. There is no way that this is ending here. Well, it will end here, but there's gotta be a part, like an episode 7.
House Forrester. They were nothing but Stark loyalists. And the Starks are dead. Are you listening, Reek? Father wanted to make sure they'd bend the knee. And what do I find? A child lord. Ethan the Wise. With some parasite by his side. As if I'd come to negotiate. And I thought, oh, this is going to be fun.
Wow. Mira was so devoted when we first came to King's Landing. That day Cersei dragged her before the throne, Grandmother, I was actually worried for her. But she didn't have any trouble swearing loyalty to Joffrey right in front of me. And then, after that whole business with Tyrion, I thought she knew how to stay loyal when it mattered. But then there was that day when she pushed me to ask Joffrey for help, when he ripped my dress. It was bold, I'll give her that. But I can't forgive that she used me. And now, with all that's happened to her, who knows what else Mira was doing without my knowledge? Grandmother, it makes me question if she was ever loyal to me at all.
I saw something of myself in Garrett Tuttle. I thought I could trust in him, Sam, but I was wrong. He gave me his word that he'd stay true to the vows he'd made in the Godswood. Yet before a day was out, a brother was dead atop the wall.
Wait.
I needed his sword at Craster's. I defended him to Frostfinger, and it cost me. Whatever happened up there, a man of the Watch doesn't run away.
Who should return then? But another Lord Forrester. Roderick. Back from the Twins with balls so shrunken he let Griff Whitehill beat him into the mud in his own yard. Reek, I had to come and see this walking tragedy for myself. But he didn't even have the courage to stab me with my own blade. But then, he jabbed out that fourthborn's eye. He killed the man who betrayed him. I was rather starting to like him. A shame he didn't last longer. Roderick, the savior who couldn't save anyone.
There was something about Asher Forrester. You would have liked him, Miss Sandai. He was rather earnest, I suppose. But he had heart, fighting with a former slave by his side. Asher needed my help. I needed to know if he deserved it, so I tested him. And he impressed me. He followed my every command, despite what it cost him with his companion. For that, he earned my help and my respect.
Loyalty, friendship, respect. Without them, we have
nothing. I think, in the end, Mira came to understand that, Grandmother. She could so easily have turned on Sarah to protect herself. But instead, what she did, it took grace. If you're fierce enough, you leave King's Landing with your honor intact. Mira proved that. But at so high a cost.
I could have told you this story wasn't going to have a happy ending. Roderick dead, his mother dead, his little pile of timber in ruins. I just wish I'd been there to see it.
That Bolton bastard let their upstart houses go to war, Father. I'm not unfamiliar with these Forresters. Stubborn to the end. They were clever, I'll give them that, but far too sentimental. Ruled by emotion when they should have been smart. Instinctive instead of shrewd. When will these Northerners ever learn? The Starks are dead. The war is over. And they lost.
Instinctive nobility. I'll take it. Does it happen next time? Does that seem like a pretty good way to wrap it up, other than the fact that we're still going south? Wasn't that option up north? Wait, what? What is this? Oh, okay. Who is this?
We haven't much time.
Oh. Oh, those two are still alive. Oh, she got Ryan out. Awesome. Good to see that not everyone died, apparently. I was expecting it, but... You and 41 ambushed town. Okay. And there we go, there's the platinum. Gave culture and blissful death. Really? Not many people did that. Okay. Ah. Kind of disappointed that actually generally seems like the end of it. But either way, hope you guys enjoyed this series. It's been quite fun to play. Probably could have made some different choices that would have led to some people not getting completely killed. Maybe I could have saved Ironmath entirely. If I, like, poisoned him or something, but... I stick by the choice I made. Maybe made some questionable ones earlier on. New to this whole telltale thing and the quick thinking thing. But anyway, again, I hope you guys enjoyed. My mic's about to die. Give me a sec. Okay, and with that concludes the Game of Thrones Telltale, and I will see you guys in the next lot of videos I do, which it could very well end up being Until Dawn. I might do a few things of that. I'll do one just picking what I would choose, one where I actually try and save everyone if I don't do that already, and one where I try to kill everyone if I don't do that already. Anyway. I think I'll just let the credits roll out here. And here, very special thanks to all these people, Telltale Pets, photo of their copyright notice, portions copyright, okay, that's the end of the credits. And that is the end of this game. And with that, I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye for now.